the stage really quick? Thanks, guys. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. So I'm super excited just to hear a little bit about your guys' journey in this area. So, Aaron, Quimi, tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Yeah, so like Andrew said, my name is Aaron. You guys all know Quimi. She needs no introduction. We've been married for a little over 3 years. And before we were married, I had a little bit of a problem of running out of money before I ran out of month. So that caused me to accumulate a little bit of debt. I think it was probably the tune of about 30,000 or so.
30,000.
Which, when you're looking at, can I afford the monthly payment, a car lease, or financing a couch, or just any other ridiculous thing that you want to pay for, it's not a big deal. But $30,000 is a lot.
Yeah. And so tell us a little bit, what were some of the things that built into that 30,000 for you?
Like I said, a car lease, credit cards. I think, like I said, I financed some furniture. Yeah. Just little things that you think you have to have, right now. Yeah. And just normal stuff. Probably a lot of people can identify with here.
Yeah. And so I know, just because I know your guys' story a little bit, is before you guys got married, you got intentional about wanting to reduce your debt. And so you did some of the surface level stuff of getting rid of some of them, but none of the patterns in your lives really changed. And so Quimi, tell us about after you got married, what happened then?
Yeah, so we did some hard work to get rid of that debt initially when we first got married, and this is back in Texas. So we got married, and we were so pumped to be married, and I guess we were so excited, we decided, let's get back into debt again. Why not?
And so, sounded good at the
time. Yeah. So we had some renovations that we had to make, and so we took out a loan for that, and then we were like, well, if we're going to make renovations, then obviously we need a truck. And so
It's just science at that point.
Yeah.
Guys, mind you, this is Texas. You're born in Texas, it's kind of your birthright. You get a truck. That's just what you do.
So we got that truck, that beauty right there, and then after that, just a few months after that, Aaron wanted to be such a great husband and buy me a new car.
Which I was.
So,
yes.
Yes. So as you can see, there was just a lot of things that we jumped into,
and so that was in a few months. It was, you guys are going to take out a personal loan for some work, and then a truck, and then a car as well. All in how many months would you say?
Oh, maybe 3.
Okay.
Just one bad decision after another.
We were really excited.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously, just tell us, what did that do to your guys' relationship? What did that do to you guys, that jumping right back into debt?
So prior to getting into debt, I'd cleared up all of my debt, and then we get back into debt, and it just added this mountain of stress. You can literally feel it on your shoulders when you're walking around. But Andrew talked about it earlier. Marriage is tough, and one of the main things that you're going to fight about, or you do fight about, is money. And if you can eliminate that, why would you not?
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to bring some extra added stress into the marriage, even though I made all of those wonderful decisions, or I say we made all those wonderful decisions.
Yeah, we both did.
In 3 months to get right back into debt.
Yeah. And so tell us about the turning point for you guys, because it hit a breaking point of you saying, we got to change this. We got to do some new habits. What happened?
Well, we just bought all this brand new stuff. That was a lot of fun, and we wanted to get a house, and we found out we couldn't get a house because we were too far into debt. And so I was like, wow, it's something's got to change pretty big here. And so it did. We had to make some radical changes. That truck that we bought, it was,
this one?
I think I had it for 4 months. So the number one thing, we had to get rid of that. But when you have to pay somebody $8,000 to take away the truck because we were $8,000 upside down in it, that's a pretty bad feeling.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I wanted that truck, but I
We're just
going to
leave it up here just to remind you. Apparently.
Keep rubbing it in.
Yeah, pull it down.
We had to make all kind of changes, right? Yeah. We had to sell that. We went down to a one-car family. Houston's kind of like Orange County and LA area. You need a car. You can't just jump on a train somewhere, right? So, but changing all of our spending habits, we got on a budget. We stopped hanging out at restaurants. We went to a grocery store. We didn't really visit those that often. Just changing our habits.
Yeah. Can we, I just want to throw up the generational, this thing right here. So one of the crazy things about your guys' story is twice really you had significant debt. And how long would you guys say it took you to pay down the debt the second time when you got really serious about it?
It was about 13 months.
So you guys took about a $30,000 debt and you got rid of it in about 13 months. And so just one of the crazy things, and I don't want you guys to miss this, is you look, these are the average debt again by generation, is it can seem like such an insurmountable number. But because of really hard and really difficult decisions you guys made, you guys twice saw that debt get removed, which is just incredible. And so I hope for all of you who are sitting there right now and you're feeling discouraged, like there is hope for every single one of us. But you're gonna have to fight for it. And so for you guys, like, so talk about now. Like, so how has this made an impact for you guys in this part of your journey?
Sure. So we started implementing these new habits with our money. And then a few months later, this opportunity to come here and to be a part of the crossing came about. And honestly, we just were like, there's no way we could go from Texas to California. I don't know if you know, but Texas is not as expensive as California. California's a little bit more expensive.
Understatement.
Yeah. And so we were a little bit scared, but honestly, the Lord had already just prepared us because we were already taking those steps towards knocking out our debt, and we were able to finish it off when we came here. And he made the way for us to be able to do this. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How about for you?
So I think on top of what Quimi just said, both of us we like to give and we like to help people out. It was being able to give our tithes, like that first 10%, is so much easier to do when you're not worried about I've got this payment coming up, I've got this. It's fun to do, and we love to help and give people help whenever we can, and now we're able to do that, and it's like I said, it's a joy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anything else you guys want to add?
So our debt-free journey has been, it's had highs and lows. It's been tough. It's been rewarding, but it's been worth it every second of the day. Life on the other side of debt is amazing. A lot of people talk about getting physically fit. Yeah. It's a new year, but getting financially fit is just as important. So we're going to get to lead Financial Peace University. So it's FPU. It's a class we're going to start here the first week of February. Awesome. So if you're interested, you can sign up at thecrossing.com/groups. You can also meet Quimi and I out front. We'd love to talk to you about it, even if you have questions. You don't have to sign up today. We can just get you some more information. But we're going to be a part of it. There's going to be a lot of us who are going to be a part of it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Hey, can we thank them? Thank you, guys.